What's up, everyone? This is Elijah with the App Lifestyle, the place where the world is literally in the palm of your hands. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Postmates. I made it pretty known that I actually do like Postmates, and I consider it a backup app to be used for delivery when Uber Eats is slow, or maybe run them at the same time if things are just slow overall. And with that being said, I think it might be a little appropriate to make just a little content about Postmates in terms of maximizing your earnings with the Postmates driver app. And for those of y'all that haven't signed up for Postmates yet, if you're interested in making a little extra money or you want to have a backup app to Uber Eats, then you can sign up using the link in the description below. There will be some kind of sign-on guarantee that'll depend on what market you're in. And since I literally just did a video on the whole DoorDash CVS manager situation, which you can check out in this card right here if you're interested in seeing that video, I mentioned at the end that, look, the nature of these apps is that could happen to any one of us. We could be deactivated. So it's good to have other sources of income. And while ultimately I recommend that you do develop another skill set outside the industry, in the meantime, you can always have a backup app. And for me, the backup app is Postmates. So let's hop into the 3 tips that I can give you to make more money on Postmates. Starting with tip number 1, recognize that there are 3 types of orders on Postmates. So the 3 types of orders you're going to encounter are these scenarios. Scenario 1 is where you get an order and you need to go to the restaurant, place the order, pay for it using your Postmates debit card, and then pick the order up and you'll head to the customer. That's scenario 1. Scenario 2 is where you just go and pay using a debit card. The order has already been placed. You just pay for it and pick it up. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, Postmates themselves are actually calling ahead of time and placing the order. So that's why this scenario happens at all. The only thing you do is pay for it and pick it up. Scenario 3 is when the order has been placed on the Postmates tablet. So the restaurant is officially partnered with Postmates, which means all you do is show them the order number in the app and you just pick it up. When you first get started with Postmates, you're not going to know what restaurants have which scenario, but that's why you want to be paying attention to which one you're doing when you go inside these restaurants. Oh, I noticed when I go to a Wendy's, I have to place the order, pick it up, etc. Versus this restaurant, oh, I know that's an automatic pickup. It can really help you gauge whether or not you want to take the delivery in the first place if you know what you're walking into. So just pay attention when you go into these restaurants as far as which order you're doing. And that goes into the second tip, which will help you make more money on Postmates, is make sure you pay attention to what restaurants you have to place the order in. This is important for tip number 3, but just so we can stay on tip number 2 for now, you know that some restaurants require you to actually place the order, then pick it up and all that. You want to make note of which ones they are. And when I say make note, I literally mean make note. If you need to, write it down, put it in your phone, or you can just remember it mentally. But whatever you got to do, make sure that when that restaurant pops up, you know, oh, I'm going to have to place the order there. That leads us to tip number 3. Most drivers will just go to the restaurant, place the order, wait like 15 or 20 minutes, and then leave. Well, as you know, these apps aren't known for paying you exorbitant amounts in wait time. The more you're waiting, the less money you're going to be making. You make most of your money on tips and the mileage. So you want to minimize the wait time. And the best way to do this is actually call the restaurant ahead of time after you accepted the order where you have to place, and then let them know what the order is. So it's just like a to-go order. You call in the order, say I want this, pretend there's a phone in my end. I want this, and this. Then they have that order ready. And when you get there, with any luck, the order will already be ready. You just pay for it and then go about your way. In other words, you're putting that wait time into your driving time it takes to go over there, effectively eliminating some of the wait time you would have had if you just waited at the restaurant. Now, it may not always be ready when you get there, but it's a heck of a lot better than getting there and placing the order and the clock starts once you actually place the order there. Let's speed up the process and just call that order in so you can just pay for it and pick it up. And with that being said, you have 3 tips that will help you make more money on Postmates. That does it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. If you haven't signed up for Postmates yet and you want to, you can sign up using the link in the description below. And then you can have Postmates as a backup app, or who knows, maybe Postmates has a decent amount of activity in your market and maybe it can even compete with the other apps. I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like the video if you found value in it, subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell icon so you can be notified when a new video is going to be dropped. I'll catch you next time. Be safe and profitable, everyone.